to marry. If you don't come with the local calabash, they will not accept your wine. This is the local cup for calabash, and this is where they put their dried meat for the hunters and those that can afford hunters. Look up here. This is a rafter, uko. Today we have cupboard. Today we have cupboard in our homes. But in those days they don't have cupboard. This is their cupboard. This is for the man of the house where he eats both his then gone, his five, his food. Yeah. Horn for the Ezes and the Ndinze. This is where where they take their own local wine, and this for the commoners. That local calabash cup is for the commoners, while this is for the titled one people. And this is Ikenga, the giant Ikenga, by strength and dignity of Igbo man. It signifies that Igbo people are not lazy people. They are strong and they believe in what their hand, their strength can to go on with the small ones. This is Ofo, a symbol of authority in Igbo land. I know you men must have heard about Ofo. Your brother will tell you, they haven't heard. This is Ofo, it's a symbol of authority in Igbo land. It's normally hold in each family, the most senior man, the most opera in the family that holds it in those days. Even sit. Our people used to sit because there was no form of plastic or upholstery. So it's either this or the local mud seat. So let's become in. Our object of money tendencies, all the things our grandparents used for as money exchange. This was the last coin they used before we start using our paper money. We are so far. Are you seeing what I'm showing you? So this is the last coin they used before the paper money we are using now. All these things now, you know, most of you now use the cowries to put it on the head, and they were once money in our tradition. And this is what Ahofia people called Oko. In my jogging of Sarogole, this is what they called Oko, this rope. And this is a trade by barter market. This is a trade by barter market. You can see people carrying their goods on their head, looking for whom to exchange the goods to exchange with the ones they have. Okay? We'll talk about health and body adornment. Health and body adornment. It shows to us that our people, our grandparents, already knows how to take care of their body even before the coming of the whites. So if a white man tells you that he is the person that invented cleanliness in Nigeria, especially in Igbo land, tell the person that the person lied. Rather, they copied what they saw here and go to their place to renovate or modify it. So you can see this is sponge. They used to bed. This is their mirror, wooden mirror. This is their comb, the bead. This is tangela uli. We still use it up till now for the eyes. Then this their cream, elaki. Then this uli. Now young guys do tattoo. But this is what our grandparents those days used to do their own tattoo. It can wash, they program or redraw or whatever. And this is the black soap. We now call it organic soap. Nchankota. Yeah, it started in Igbo land. So this is their razor. Mmagoma. This is their razor. Now it has been given a finer shape. Yeah. This chewing stick, we still use it. And this is their cosmetics. For the ladies, their cosmetics bag. This is a bead. This bead, waist bead, the ladies or the girls use it to cover their waist or their lowest. They also braid their hair. They are not bushy, like they try to exaggerate us to be bush monkeys. We are not. They already knows that they keep their body clean. Okay? This is a stream. No pipe water, no borehole water. They make use of streams. This is stream. And this stream, you can see different branches of particles where different activities are being carried on, where they collect water for their beds, where they bed, collect water for drinking, cooking, washing, where men bed and where female bed. All these places have different places. Even in some communities today, we still have a running streams. This talk about how women give birth in those days. No hospital, no maternity, no clinic. The old women to help the younger ones to give birth in their houses. You can see a fire beneath the bed. Now we give hot injection. This is their hot injection. They already invented it even before the coming of the whites. Yes. This is musical instruments for cultural dances. Musical instrument for cultural dances. This is a fertility pot from Ututu, Abia State. And this fertility pot, while our people use the unbiblical cord all along to plant it in a fruitful tree, they dry their own, burn it, use the ashes, place it. It's a woman cut, and celebrate it on a particular day they choose. During farming season, they will bring out the ashes. Some will take it to their farm to pour it, believing God for an increase or multiplication during farming season. And some women that have no children, some will rub the ashes on their stomach, some will go far as length as putting it in the water, drinking it, believing God for their own children. Then this is conflict, an instrument of warfare. In as much as our people are good people, they are kind, they accommodate visitors. But one problem Igbo man has is land, right from origin. Whenever they have land dispute, it will always result to war. If a particular community is dragging a portion of land, if not settled peacefully, if they will end up in fighting a community war. And most of all the things you see here is what they use in fighting their war in one time or the other. Now they are putting in a better shape. This is a crossbow, this is a shield, their dagger, their arrow, their knife, this is their penknife, and this is their charm. They will, Igbo man, as Igbo man concerned, he will always go to war with his word, charm, Ebi. He will always go to war with his charm, Ebi. And any part that has this Ebi always win the war, because it will help you to find out where your opponent is hiding. Then we'll talk about moral and etiquette of Igbo man. They are hospitable, they are accommodating, they discipline their children, they respect their elders, they keep their environment clean, and they also tell the moonlight what tells. When I mean Egwonwa, Akupifo, Igbo, yeah. Then this is a masquerade. This masquerade is from Omuma. During the olden times, they called it a spirit. A masquerade is not just a common masquerade, it's a spirit. They'll still gather together in the evening, dancing, eating, rejoicing, drinking. Until night, everybody will retire to his or her house. They give their children names. After 8 days of birth, the family member will gather together, name the child. They are religious in nature, even though then there was no church, but they believe there is God. So they use their small chi. When we get to the other side, you see what I mean. They will use the other small chi, believing that their small chi will get to the bigger God. They also have women, the girls have a ritual they are involved in before they get married. Irumbede, working upon keha ewa aqua. Then the Igbos also believe that after life there is what? Death. This is how this our traditional home. Where is your brothers? This is how our traditional homes are being built. I know and I believe some people in some communities in Igbo land are still living in these houses. We call it thatch houses. Some are still living in it. And this is the house of the grandpa. This grandpa is so that is why those days they were not having arthritis and rheumatism, waist pain and neck pain, because they always also live on a hard bed. And this mat we are seeing here now, in those days, is their form. So that is why Igbo man should be proud of who he is. You can see them. This is walking tools, farm work, and this is a small chi. That big giant, this thing I showed you in the Ubiri, this is small because they will always have their small tree where they pray before they come out in the morning. Okay? That is, you were the boss, okay? You want to have a tea, you want a tea. This is yam bound. Yam bound. Over the adults, adult males, because at a certain age, they will no longer stay with their mommy and their sisters. They have to build a separate hut for once they get up to your age, they no longer live with their mommy and their sisters. They have a separate hut. Here they will stay till they get marriageable age. Their age mates will now go and build a separate hut for them. Are we getting it?
Yes.
Yeah. So these doors, our houses are not open. They have doors. They have doors, different types of doors. We call them mbo. And you can see artistic work on these doors. Our grandparents use these artworks on this thing to know the market days. They also use it to know the weather. Okay, they will, when they see it, they will tell you today is okay. To the no calendar. But with their initiative, because they are the ones that drew this thing, they will tell you the day that is the each of the market names. And for those of them that marry so many wives, this is how their hut are built. The first wife, the second wife, the third wife, fourth wife, fifth wife, according to the number of wives they have. And they will come in the middle to build their own houses so that they will be there watching how the wife and the children are doing. No, don't worry, we are still going toward passing through that place. So this is it. And this is an English coach. This is the interior of the man's house. Most of the time they have more than one room or two rooms. So that they will accommodate their wives. This is Mbari. Rotas destroy it at Mbari. This is a shrine to their gods and live. Then return back, they will still come back to thank their God for what? For leading them through. They don't have any bad or evil intention because they believe that this their small God will carry their message to the big God. That is Chukwu Abiyama or Chukwu Okike. They will carry it. It's not the mind of this generation now, is their mind. The mind of people using this now is evil. Whereas in those days, their mind, they have a very pure heart. They don't have any evil attached to it because they believe they are serving their God. Then we'll talk about iron and the smith. They can also. These people, we still have them in some of our communities. Like some part of Umbise, some part of Unkwere. Unkwere, they call them Umozu. Umbise, I don't know what they call them. Umahia too. These people are still in existence. The people that started smithing in our community, in Igbo land, they are still in existence. And these are their works. They are the people that produce the metal tools, these iron tools. They are the people that produce it. Most of you are mazigin dinka because they come work at the condition. Nana think about a who to be ambu. Okay? This in our language is called abo. Our grandparents use this to carry yam. Look at here, look here. You see this man carrying a full basket of yam. It might be cassava, it might be cocoyam. So they use it to carry all this. It might be palm kernel. They use it to carry all this. So these are tools. And this is clay pots. The clay pot, we still use it them now, most especially in big hotels. They use it to do nkwobi and doba. This is the knife, this is the hoe, and this dig. When you see that, you can see the yam bound in the this one is sited in the farm, very big one. And you can see the people cultivating. You see them? This one is coming back with a full basket. And I showed you where that bead, that waist bead for with ladies. You see it, this woman, because in those days the women don't wear they don't have clothes. Most of them don't have clothes, so they will use that bead to protect their waist. Why the man? You see the man in that place. I showed you the currency. You see something like this. You see the man using this one to cover his own. For them that can't afford clothes. Then we'll talk about materials for palm oil processing. Now, a bigger modified homes, we still use them. And when you turn your back, when you turn your back, you see stages of palm oil processing. You see the papa cutting the palm fruit from the tree. You see the fruit cutting down. This is how it's been cut: sliced pieces, pick it, cook it, smash it. That's with this. Then you cook it after this. You cook it back to bring out the real oil that we now use in cooking our soup, abacha, whatever, eating yam, anything you want to do with it. This is the process. And this is a palm fruit tree. So we have two kinds of wine that comes out from, we have in Igbo land. Can you name it? Can any of you name it?
Igbo.
Good. So that's the two types of palm wine Igbo people have. Mmenku na ngo. This one nku. You can see the palm fruit on it. It also shows us how economically the palm fruit tree is, because everything about this tree is what economical from A to Z. We get our broom, we get so many things, even plants for buildings, houses, and everything from this one. So it's a very economical tree. We also have another aspect of traditional economy, like those that make baskets, those that hunt meat or bush meat, those that prepare clay pots, and those that prepare whole stick in here. This is for fish trap, for those living in River Nile sides, like Uguta rivers and the rest of them. This is a metal trap for small. We have a very big one for big meat, and this one for uzen or stand little, and this canoe for trapping fish in the air. And these guns for those that is hunting in a forest. We also have our Igbo foods eating. These some of our Igbo foods, how they are being processed. We have salt. Igbos have a particular salt that different from Dangote salt. From those from river and from places where they have salty waters. Port Harcourt, I think Okigwe, some part of Okigwe, they have salty waters. When you bring it, you cook it, evaporate, the salt will now go down. Our own is more economical and it's not harmful. Then we have how breadfruit are being processed. We have cassava process to get to the final. That's where we eat package. We call it package shirt or fufu, wherever. But you eat it. Sure, you eat fufu. You like eating fufu, I know. Most of them don't eat gari. If you give them gari, they say no, fufu or samovita, something like that. We have slice of kasi, tapioca, abacha. We have onubu. We have ogusu, grounded ogusu. We have oil, bean. We have pepper. This is some of our food. Not all of them, but some of Igbo food we can put together. And this community, how Igbo community was. I will not say is, because not everybody would like to build their own house, fences. There was no fence. They used the bamboo tree to do their fence, and they live together. Whether you're the same family or not, as long as you are an Igbo man, don't have any place, they will give you a portion. You will live, they build together. And that same way, they fight their battles. If there is any strange thing that comes around, they will team up and pursue it. This is Igbo community. When you watch, you see some people are coming back from the farm. The elders are drinking, sharing their drinks. People sweeping, children playing moonlight play. People coming back from the street, coming back from hunting. The women are at the back cooking for evening, and their daughters are cooking for evening